You don't know. Bad man. Yeah. It's Bodzy baby, oh. It's Bodzy baby, oh. Yeah. It's a bad man thing, yeah. Bad girl make you wine to the bass, nah. Give me that thing where I go feel late, nah. The way you back it up, the way you bust in the place, nah. Steady on time, girl, don't be late, nah. Said I'm in love with you.
Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title and what probably made you click, is a crochet hair review. And today's hair is the Freetress Cozy Deep Hair. Now if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. We want you here, part of this family. But to know how my crochet hair reviews work, they're different than a lot of probably other crochet hair reviews you've seen. I come on here with my first day thoughts of the hair. So how I feel right after installing it, how it looks directly after installing it, how many packs I use, braid pattern and all that. Then I come on here with my 1 week thoughts of the hair, showing you how it looks 1 week in, what my maintenance was, and how I feel about it 1 week later. And then I come on here with my final thoughts. So however long of wear I got out of it, whether it be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of wear with the hair, I come on here and show you how many weeks of wear I think you can wear, what my overall thought of it is it beach friendly, is it water friendly, is it activewear friendly, and all of that. So it's kind of like I'm blogging my experience with hair in a way. Yes, without further ado, let's just jump right in. I don't want to make this video too long and show you guys my thoughts of this hair. Stay tuned. So now for my first day thoughts on this Freetress Cozy Deep Hair. Now let me first get into what made me decide to try this hair. I made a conscious decision that in 2018 I was not going to do any more Freetress hairs, just because, not that I hate the hairs, it just feels like I've tried an abundance of Freetress hair. So I said, other than the Freetress Bohemian braid hair, which is the hair that made me want to try crochet hair in the first place. If you know, my best friend had it in her hair. I loved it on her, and I was like, I'm going to try that hair. And now almost 2 years in, I haven't tried that hair. So that was going to be the only Freetress hair that I was going to try on this channel in 2018. And then, you know, Mother Tastes Pink had to come through. I'll link her video up above and steal the show with the Freetress Cozy Deep Hair. And I give credit where credit's due. Sometimes people inspire my crochet hair experiences, and I shout them out on every occasion that I get. So when she did that hair, of course it went down in my DMs. Everybody casually just slid on through and was like, so what do you think of the Freetress Cozy Deep Hair? Any interest in trying the Freetress Cozy Deep Hair? That hair looks amazing. I think you should try Freetress Cozy Deep. Now this is how it looks straight after install. First day, haven't even cut this hair. This is straight out the pack, some pack to hair, no manipulation. The hair says on here that it is 20 inches, and I do have mine in the color 4. Now this is a very long 20 inches, I have to say. Freetress, I'm starting to believe, just make up inches on their packs. If you saw my Freetress Presto curl hair, that curl hair said 26 inches. That hair wasn't nobody's 26 inches. They just throw inches, I think, at this point. Now, I got this hair from sansbeauty.com. I ordered it. It was $4.99 a pack, and I ordered 7 packs to be on the safe side. Y'all know it's better safe than sorry, especially when you order online. You don't want to be halfway in and have to go to somebody's store like I did with the Outre Bahamas curl hair. But I had, and I used, as you can see, I have about 3 packs left over. I did use 4.5 packs, so this is all I have left of that 5th pack of hair. So definitely 4.5 packs. I think Taste Pink in her video used 5.5. So I mean, now I do have a straight back braid pattern. Now my braids, every single one is going straight back, so that means I could part it on any side that I want to, if I want a middle part, if I want a deep right part, and all that. But I'm a creature of habit. I love my left parts. If I can do a left part, I'm doing a left part. So this is probably how you'll see me throughout the wear of this. In terms of how I overall feel with this hair, now I did triple knot the hair. Now what I learned in my Outre Dominican straight hair, the straight hair that I tried recently, is with that hair I probably should have quadruple knotted. I should have did at least 6 knots with that hair. With these softer, more looser hairs, I definitely need to learn to do more knots with it. So with this hair, 3 knots were done. So every single part, even in the front, I put one like right here because I just didn't feel safe, and it's not invisible knotted. So in my parting space, those aren't even invisible knotted. Those are triple knotted. So let me bring it into a little bit so you can see. I don't know if you're gonna see, but I triple knotted every single one that's right here in the parting space, even up here. So no invisible knots, all knots are triple knotted. I just felt more secure. This hair is a very loose hair, and I think I will have the tendency, if I rake my fingers through it, to pull some hair out if I did not do that. So just be cautious, learn from my mistakes. Softer hairs do require a lot more knots and a more yakkier texture, a more curly texture. I'm so used to my Outre bohemian curl hair. When I installed that hair, I single knotted it, maybe double knotted in a couple of spots, but for the most part, with those curlier texture hairs, I don't have to do that. But with these softer texture hairs, I definitely need to do that. I don't know what I could compare it to in terms of hairs, because this curl pattern is so different than a lot of hairs that I've tried recently. It's a lot looser curl than the bohemian curl. It's a lot looser curl than the go-go curl, presto curl, and all that. I can see it being in the same family, but if I was to grandfather hairs in, I'd say this is the looser, then you're going to go to the Freetress go-go curl, then you're going to go to the Freetress presto curl, beach curl, and all that, and they're going to get progressively tighter. This is a very loose curl. Now, without further ado, let's just roll on into my first week thoughts of this Freetress Cozy Deep hair.
1 week later.
So now I am back for my first week thoughts on this Freetress Cozy Deep hair, and I will first go into my maintenance routine before I talk kind of about my thoughts on it, because I do have kind of strong thoughts about this hair. Now, first, what we're gonna do is, you guys know I love my Lot of Body Mousse. I don't know how I've used so much of it so far. Like, I don't know how I've done this, but you can tell that this hair has been very much so mousse to the gods. Now, also, what I use as my scarf. I am a bonnet girl. If you follow my channel, I have been wearing a bonnet since I was 2. My mama kept me bonneted up. So I'm a bonnet person. I cannot go to sleep without a scarf. Some people ask me, how do I keep my hair at night in maintenance and all that? And I ask, do you have a scarf? And they're like, no, they're not scarf people. But I'm like, crochet hair? This synthetic hair requires some kind of scarf. It's just, this isn't like you can just lay on your cotton pillows and synthetic hair be all right. No. You need a maintained routine and bonnet with this kind of hair. Now, also, I have my little scrunchie, and then that is that. So with this hair, this is different than a lot of other hairs. I think my last 5 hairs, I haven't had to do the twist method in a long time, maybe even longer than that. I haven't had to twist a hair in a long time. So let's get started with maintenance. I would just put a little bit of mousse. I'm not going to put a lot of mousse on it because this hair, like I said, has been moussed a few times throughout the wear of it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mousse through it, nothing too major. I want to separate this hair out, but it's a lot of hair. Now, like I said, this hair is soft, so you got to be very careful with this hair, and this hair does create snaggage, which I'll get into what I really think fully on this hair, but I'll just show you maintenance first. So separating the hair out so that I can twist this hair effectively. Once you have the hair separated out, I'm going to just twist it. Nothing fancy, just a big, giant twist throughout the hair. And I'll just do this same thing throughout my other hair. Like I said, typically I did about 4 to 5 twists a night with this hair, just depending on how many I wanted to do. There's no set way, but like I said, you would detangle the entirety of the head, just kind of like I did. So like I say, you put the mousse on there, because if you don't, the hair feels kind of dry as you're doing this step, and I just don't like that. So I put the mousse in. Like I said, I put water in, but I don't do that every single day. With the mousse, I kind of do run mousse through it daily, but don't put water in it daily. I just have been doing that recently just because I felt like the hair was a little too soft. So this is kind of how the twists look. They don't have to be anything fancy. They don't have to be, and normally they are the least. This is good for me. On a normal day, they look a lot worse, because when I'm ready to go to bed, I'm ready to go to bed. And you guys know how I feel about maintenance on hair. So yeah, I'm about low maintenance, and this clearly isn't the lowest maintenance routine. I was looking for my scrunchie. Now all I do is pull the hair kind of up and pineapple the twist. So they're all kind of at my hair. So this is what I say when I say pineapple my hair. This is what I mean. And then I take my handy dandy bonnet and I put it on, and this is kind of how I go to sleep at night, every night. Not kind of, this is exactly how I go to sleep. This bonnet never goes anywhere. I don't have to worry about it falling off at night. Some people say they're wild sleepers. I'm a wild sleeper too, and I don't worry about it. I think the elastic, this thick band, is what kind of keeps it on as long as it does. I have never woken up and been like, oh my God, My scarf all the way over there. How did you get over there? Haven't had that issue with this particular scarf. As you can see, it's very dirty though. It has been through the test of trials with me, but love this scarf. Now, when I wake up in the morning, all I do is take it down. I do have scissors always by my side. I keep a pair of scissors with this hair specifically because, child, the snacks, honey. And kind of take it out. You have to be very careful when you take it out in the morning. Even though I just twisted it 5 seconds ago, this hair is still snagging. And I just twisted it. This isn't even 8 hours of sleep. This is 8 seconds of waiting. And I'll just unravel it in the morning. And this kind of takes up some time. You guys know I'm about a low maintenance routine, and I don't like having to spend. When I get up in the morning, I'm not a morning person. So I like my hair to be the thing I spend the least amount of time on. This week I've spent the most amount of time on my hair, which isn't fun, but I'll tell you more about that in a second. So after I unravel the twist, I don't do anything major. I just kind of shake it out so that the hair is not still in its twisted form. Let me make sure I take all the twist out. Why I say you need the scissors, or they're important. When you're running your fingers through a lot, you have these little things with this hair. With this hair, I get a lot of this. Now, I just take my scissors because they're right beside me, and I cut this off. Like, this isn't cool, so I'll cut that off. So after I've done all that, this is how the hair looks in the morning. All I do after that is just edge my edges down, lay my edges down, and then I comb out. So that is kind of my routine. It does take a lot of time at night and a lot of time in the morning. I'm going to be honest, I am low maintenance. It could be considered lazy on this channel, but you guys know I love my low maintenance routines. I'm not a morning person. I don't want to spend a lot of time at night. I want a pineapple and fall asleep, and with this hair I just can't. So this last week has been a very high maintenance week. Now the curls are beautiful. Because I put all that maintenance in it, I can maintain these curls and they can look bomb throughout the week, and I like this. I like the hair beautiful. But you guys know we're in 2018 now, and now I want to actually give these hairs, like when I get high maintenance hair, I'm over it. You guys know on this channel, when it's high maintenance, like the Outre Dominican blowout straight hair, that hair was high maintenance to me, and I was over it. I wore it for 9 days, and I was like, absolutely not. But I want to test out hairs and show you guys how they look, even if they're high maintenance to me and they're not for me, a lazy girl's guide. But I know a lot of my followers that are out there are fellow lazy girls. Hey out there, and you guys want a kind of a low maintenance hair. But I'm letting you know right off bat, this hair is very high maintenance. This hair is very soft, and like I said a little bit earlier, I have been adding water to it to kind of stiffen it up. I like a hair that's not super soft. I like a hair that's not stiff either. I don't want a crunchy stiff hair, but I don't want a hair that's overly soft, because overly soft hairs tend to frizz a lot. And I've noticed this hair, it hasn't done a bad job at frizzing, so I'll get them in camera. This is what a week's worth of frizz looks like, and you guys could be like, that's bad, and a lot of you guys could be like, that's good, but for me, it's not terrible. It's very soft hair. I can't wait to see how many weeks of wear I get out of this hair. I can't wait to see what my end thoughts of it is. Truth be told, I can't see myself getting over 4 weeks with this hair. I can tell that I'm gonna get frustrated with it, but we'll see. I could be lying. I could come back. You know my reviews switch up after a while. I could come back and be like, child, I was wrong. This hair is everything. But we will see. Stay tuned for my final thoughts on this Freetress Cozy Deep hair. So now I am back, and it is my final thoughts on this Freetress Cozy Deep hair. And my thoughts are, as you saw from the intro, this is week 2 with the hair, and it's my final thoughts solely because I did not enjoy this hair. I am so upset that I did not enjoy this hair because it looked good. It really looked good. I saw it and I loved it on Taste Channel. She's the mother of crochet hair for me, so when she tried it, of course I was like, I have to get it. I think what drew me to it in her video was the color. Oh my god, that color was everything. Gorgeous. Maybe I should have got the color and I would have enjoyed it more, but I don't think the color is what's throwing me off about this at all. I think it's the frizz and the maintenance that goes into this hair. Now, all throughout the 2 weeks, I've been trying to gauge what I could compare this hair to in terms of other hairs that I tried, because I want to give you guys a gauge. And my 2 that I go back to that I would compare this hair to are the Kima Ripple Deep Hair and the Outre Deep Twist Hair. Both hairs that I did not enjoy. And goes to say that it's the same thing with Cozy Deep. I didn't enjoy it with both those hairs, and if you guys saw my review on that, I think they're higher maintenance hairs. You have to come up with a routine. I'm a person who likes lower maintenance, but I did try to give this hair the maintenance that it required. Me being low maintenance and not wanting it didn't mean I was lazy with this hair. It means that I did still do a routine with it. It just was like, oh, I'm over this after the first day. I kind of want to just pineapple my hair and go to sleep, but I knew I couldn't do that with this hair. Now this hair, it just hasn't been my favorite, and I would say my overall thoughts, not my fave. I don't kind of recommend it. I don't recommend it for going swimming and activewear and all that. And I've had people hit my inbox recently asking me what hair I had in, and then when I say what hair it is, they was like, oh girl, I tried that hair, I ain't like it. So I kind of get where they're coming from. It kind of makes me want to try Ripple Deep again. If you guys saw, I didn't like Ripple Deep, but that was a higher maintenance hair, and people were so kind to give me suggestions that I could have done differently with Ripple Deep in that video. If I'm meant to ever repeat a hair on this channel, it will be Ripple Deep, just because I want to actually try the suggestions they gave, wearing it a lot shorter, not using mousse at all in that hair, and see if I have a different result. And yeah, those are my thoughts. Just like I say in all my videos though, if you have tried this hair and had a different reaction, please let me know down below. I am always open to hearing suggestions. I like to pass on what I've learned from other people to other people in my videos. So if you guys tried this hair and you came up with a routine that worked perfectly and you were able to get this hair to last 4, 6, a long amount of weeks, let me know down below, because I'm not a big fan of the amount of frizz that this hair is picking up, and it's looking, like I said, a lot better today because I wanted to build it up, since I do have some videos to film and it is my filming day. But if you want to see the high level friends, go back and watch my Maybelline Super Stay video. That video will show you that there was Frizz City. So like always, if you enjoyed my videos, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat at Mr. 89, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Tell me what you want to know. Me, I no go lose control. Bad man, I feel your flow. Wine, I'm slow. This one will be private show.